I keep on running out of space on my phone. So today, I had a salad. So it feels good. A lot of vegetables. I'm going to do more vegetables. Do more vegetables and be healthier. My neck, I think, is better. It's getting better. I think my neck, I have lost a lot of my fat on my face, I think. But today I will show you guys $10.95. What the hell? It lowered. What the? That's crazy. How did it lower? That's insane. I got $416 for the meat prop earnings guarantee. Whew, that's $700. Got the tip on that. The malls, man, it could be a pain, man. But hey, you walk a lot, and so when you walk, you definitely get your calories burned. Some calories. Oh, it went up, I think. Yeah, 1090 to 1094.50. So pretty good. Pretty good. That's like $220 a day on average. So pretty psyched. Proposition 22 is pretty good. So I'm gonna just stick with Uber Eats, thick and thin, because when I'm getting the guarantee like that, I mean, it's like extra money for me. So it's good. I'm going to just do the Uber Eats every day. And pretty much my coolers and my drink caddy saved the day today too. That long trip. It's 94 degrees right now. It's summertime. In the winter. It's a polar vortex up north, and I'm enjoying the old summertime. Just guess the reason why a lot of people like California. So pretty psyched to see that. I completed the trip, and then I go to the earnings tab and I see $1,000. I'm like, whoa. So you make the money while you can until they shut it down somehow for you. That's the government, man. People vote with their wallets, not their hearts. Because it only makes sense. I mean, your ability to make money has a direct relationship to how good your life's going to be. Having creativity, having autonomy and responsibility, being able to choose, having some creative aspect of the strategy that you want to pull, being responsible for your business, whatever business it is. I think that's the reason why a lot of people like doing the e-gig stuff. A lot less politics with coworkers. You don't have to deal with the bull crap about that. It's good that jobs create like a family. It's cool. I treat the job separate from personal life, in my opinion. That's the way I like it. Not that I wouldn't be friends with people on the job. Not that I wouldn't ever become friends with somebody. But, your politics are your politics. I think the job should be neutral. You shouldn't be being aggressive or, that's just me. That's my idea. I like the idea of an objective workforce. You're just a professional. You go and you do your job. That's kind of why I like doing this. I don't have to deal with the politics of coworkers. Because it's a pain dealing with people who are over the top and ridiculous, it's just, what do you do? There's nothing you can do. So that's why I really love doing this. The reinforcement I get, all the thumbs up that I receive, seeing all the tips, lets me know that I'm providing a good service. That I make money, not because I'm special, not because I have any kind of whatever. I make money because of my efforts, not because of politics. So I strive to be neutral. I don't want to fit into either of your categories to choose, because you don't have to. You can just do what you do, cause no harm and live your life, and then everything's easy. I'm not telling anybody they can't join a side, and that's just me. I guess people can think, well, you're being fake. Not really. You can definitely believe in social justice and not have to be a left-winger, and not have to be a right-winger either. So it's kind of how you think about how you can construct with your head. You create the narrative, you create the construct, and then what it belongs. So then they create an either-or situation where, well, if you care about social justice, you care about the left. And it's true, they care about social justice. Then they tag in the high taxes. Then they point the finger at the other side. And you're like, see, they don't care about social justice. And they're Nazis and whatever. And then they, of course, the idiots rioting at the Capitol. It's crazy, but not every person that's a conservative believes in rioting at the freaking Capitol. Not everyone that's a leftist is going to go loot a business and set it on fire, So, but you can see how people who, I guess, are easily pressured by the group, then they choose the left, obviously. And then it kind of, you have to choose the high taxes and the high regulations. It's kind of like creating the construct as part of the narrative, and then getting people to side with things. That's why if you just separate yourself from the construct and just live your life and don't cause harm and do what makes you happy, then you don't have to partake in either or categories that are left or created for people. And that's just me thinking, and I think other people probably agree. Definitely it's not okay to violate people's rights for whatever reason, obviously. You don't have to be a social justice warrior to understand that. And sometimes, in my mind, I see there's like narcissism, and sometimes people get involved in that. That egotistical kind of shit. It's just like, you don't have to be narcissistic about it. You can just be a decent human being. And just be a decent human being, You don't have to try to make other people look evil because I'm the best moral person in the room, It's kind of crazy. Sometimes people, they come across that way, So, I don't know. It's crazy. The censorship. I'm sure, they were talking about Trump, and people believe that the election was stolen. And that kind of was thinking about that, and I was like, geez, do people really believe that? I guess some people have believed Trump in that. And I didn't really think of it that way. And I was like, well, it's just not true. George Bush and all these other conservatives, definitely. I don't know. It's just mind-boggling, I guess. People believe what they believe. But I don't think that protecting people from ideas is going to make it better. I could come across some racist shit and not believe it. I think that's,
Head to your pickup at California Fish Grill Long Beach.
So, yeah, not a big deal. I guess that's the way I take it. It makes me a little nervous sometimes when I talk about ideas, because I feel that I'm going to be present or labeled to whatever category. And, so therefore it makes me very self-conscious. And I'm thinking, well, no, I'm not. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty progressive, actually. But people, when they might read my ideas, they might think I'm not, because I think it's because they have that category in their mind. And they see that maybe I'm not really, like I'm not for censorship. So, like, well, then how the heck can you, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's tricky. And it's a little bit fearful when it comes to the consequences of making a mistake. What if I make a mistake and say something that is racist, and I don't think it is, and then it turns out to be it is? I intentfully wouldn't want to be racist with intent. So does it mean that I deserve to lose all my jobs and be unemployable and be shamed across the country? You know what I mean? It's just like, really? There's a difference between just outright explicit hate and, some ideas that just might not be true and might not, I might not have your perspective. And, I don't know. I think that's the dangerous thing that we're entering in when it comes to freedom of speech, freedom of thought, and being a little bit fearful and self-conscious and not really being genuine because you're afraid to be genuine, because if you make a mistake and it might not be a too political of a correct idea, then you know what consequences you're going to pay. So, I don't know, man. So then you can just be quiet and say nothing, and then just, be suppressed, I guess, right? In that form. So, that's the reason why I think just avoiding the sides, man, and just, not purposefully, I guess, causing harm, and just you doing you, I guess, right?